just had to do it. Cause baby, listen at me. They ain't want to let me be great this morning, y'all. Good morning. They was not trying to let me be great. Great morning, y'all. Child, I don't even know what cards we using because, baby, I couldn't get my life or my spirituals in order this morning. Believe that. I don't know what was happening. Great morning, y'all. Great morning. Great morning. Great morning. Great people. What y'all was doing, Charles? I couldn't get my life. Couldn't be great this morning. Verizon them was not trying to let me be great this morning. Great morning, True Beauty in the building. Great morning, Honey Woney. Great morning, Chris Curls. Hey, Tracy Nim. Y'all, come in like the live, share the love. Great morning, y'all. What y'all was doing? Y'all, they was not, Verizon was not trying to let me be great this morning, baby, because listen at me. Great morning, KFK in the building. What y'all was doing, Charles? Child, I don't know what they had going on this morning, but they gonna have to get their life and their spirituals in order because ain't nobody got time for that. Great morning, honey oneys. What y'all was doing? Child, the cars is in disarray. I don't even know. What we gonna use this morning, y'all? Y'all come in, like the live, share the love. How y'all doing this morning? Thank you so much, dearest one. Thank you so much. Great morning, honey. What you was doing? I hope y'all are feeling well and that your Thursday is starting out fantastic. Child, listen, it better get its spirituals in order. I better see a 5GWLTF, whatever that thing say. I better seen it in just a minute. So I have my service. True Beauty says, I am so grateful for my new job. Congratulations, honey. I remember you talking about that the other day. See, told you. All you got to do is know it's already yours. True story. Drop that in the chat this morning, y'all. True story. That's what we dropping in the chat. It's a true story. Drop that in the chat this morning. Now it's two little things I'm gonna have told y'all. But first, let's give some congratulations to True Beauty on her new job. Okay. Great morning, Jamila. Great morning. Jamila says, great morning, community. I am grateful for the grace and mercy that sustains me every day. Come on, Joy. True story. True story. Congratulations, honey. I'm so excited for your new beginning and stuff. Okay, for your new beginning. So I pray that it continues to bring you happiness and joy as you begin this new adventure. Okay, adventure time. True story. Now, because okay, let me just tell y'all, me and Spirit and them is having a dilemma. Well, we not having a dilemma because it ain't really no dilemma in them. It ain't no dilemma. But let me tell y'all, this we dropping in chat. True story. Okay, true story. That's what we gonna be talking about today. We gonna be talking about a true story. Um, but it kind of came in a roundabout way. Now I don't know. We gonna take this in two different directions because all this ain't gonna apply to everybody. But somebody need to hear this. This is gonna be somebody's message. Good morning, Kathy. Good morning, dearest one. Pamela is in the building and she says, great morning to Shay and the community. I'm grateful for being able to see my grandson today. Oh, the honey one. The honey one. Hey, the fallen mystic. Okay, y'all. So we got scripture this morning, of course. We got scripture this morning, but the part of this ain't gonna be everybody's message. Can I just tell y'all that part of this is not gonna be everybody's message? Now, don't I'm because I'm gonna tell it and then I'm gonna tell the rest of it. So for some of y'all, is going well, I don't okay, y'all understand it. Let's just talk about it. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. Good morning, Ashley. Blue Bayou in the building. Okay, listen. So true story. That's what we're talking about. Y'all, like the live, share love. Drop something in the chat that you're grateful for this morning. Let's get in the flow of abundance. Let's talk about these true stories. Okay. Now, I don't know what I was talking about yesterday, what we was talking about, y'all. I don't even much know what we was talking about. I was talking to Spirit about something, and I don't remember. I don't know what we was talking about. Anyway, that's not importante. So what is importante is, as I was talking yesterday, they gave me this message, um, about. Now some of y'all this gonna resonate, some of it ain't, because this ain't gonna be everybody's story. Okay, but listen, I want, yeah, because I want to say it exactly like y'all told me that I put it on the calendar. Okay, yeah, okay, that's the way y'all said it. Your authenticity is going to make some people mad and put them in their feelings because they can't. Hold on, y'all. I'ma say it. Y'all might still be there. Let me read it again. Hold on. Did I did. Don't go nowhere. I'll be right back. Hold on, y'all. Because I want to say it right. People will be mad at your authenticity because they can't stop living their lie. Okay, did y'all hear that? Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me let them come back on here. Hopefully they didn't completely lose the connection. Okay, I'm back. Listen, I had to go look at it. My bad, y'all. Okay, I'm back. Listen, your authenticity will make some people mad because they can't stop living their lie. Does this make sense? I don't know who needs this message, and I ain't gonna tell y'all no story. I didn't even want this to be the whole message, because I was like, I don't just want to be talking about somebody else being in their feelings, but somebody need that particular part of the message. Your authenticity is going to make some people mad because they can't stop living their lie. Y'all know we all positive. And the reason they're bringing this up, y'all, is because the Lord is elevating you. Do you understand this? Because I was like, why do we need to talk about this? But it's because can you just drop this in the chat? I'm in my season. This is my season. This is your season of elevation. This is your season of growth. And so the thing about it is, y'all know we keeps it a buckles over here. We all positive energy and positive vibes. But you got to understand that you're gonna have things, come on, God, that you're gonna have things coming up against you because this is your season. Remember, some of us have been at the back for a minute, right? We've been at the back of the line waiting. And so now, because God is bringing you to the front of the line, the Lord ain't gonna let you just don't think it's gonna be all sunshine and rainbows, and that you're not gonna have to still go up against some stuff, right? Now, it's not that we care, but the thing about it is the Lord doesn't want you to be caught off guard either. And so as they explained it more to me, I was like, okay, so that's what because is anybody receiving elevation in your life? Like, do you know that this is your season? Why? Because you've been obedient, you've been patient, you've been sitting in the back, you've been waiting on your turn, you've been celebrating other people's success. So now it's your turn. But the Lord is like, he don't want nobody to get caught off guard. Does that make sense? So your authenticity is gonna make some folks mad because they can't stop living they lie. Why? Because they pretended to be something that they weren't from the beginning. So now all people know is their lie. So they can't stop lying to try to change themselves to be who they truly are, because then people are going to know that who they presented was a facade. Does this make sense? So some people have to continue to and that they're going to be mad about that, because of the fact that you can show up and be exactly who you are, but they mad because they don't have that ability, because they led with a lie. Is this tracking for? So I hope am I saying it right, y'all? And so I don't know who needs this message, okay? There's some people who gonna be mad at you for no reason, simply because you ain't got the lie to kick it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to lie to kick it. When you this is the and part of this came through yesterday, because I was talking to the Lord about transparency, right? After our live yesterday, I was just giving gratitude, and I was just like, Lord, I'm so grateful for the fact that I can be my story is very transparent, right? Like, there's nothing that I'm making up, that I really can just speak by truth, and my truth is my truth. And so this is how that the conversation came up. And I don't have this, believe me, y'all, I don't have this going on in my life. But at the same time, the Lord said it's going to be some folks mad simply because your truth is so much better than their lie. And I was just, and at first I didn't understand it, but as the Lord just kept talking to me about it, He was like, and you need to talk about this because you're going to experience, like you gonna get, because is anybody claiming stepping into new rooms? You do know that the Lord is putting you in new rooms and new areas and new places, and you're not going to be surrounded by the same people because He's elevating you. And as a result of that, you're gonna step into places and spaces, and it's gonna be people that don't like you, and you ain't even gonna know why. You're gonna be like, I ain't even do nothing. Like, you just show up and be your normal self, and you're gonna be tripping because you're gonna be like, why? I don't even know these folks. Like, why they feel some type of way, or you know what I'm saying? Like, but it's because your authenticity makes them mad. And you really ain't even doing nothing but just doing what the Lord has asked you to do. So we're not going to focus on that. But God needed me to bring that up because He was like, yeah, I'm elevating some folks. And it's going to be some people who ain't going to think you deserve your elevation. They're not going to think that you deserve what the Lord is bringing in for you. But drop it in the chat. I deserve it. I deserve it. And I don't want anybody to focus on that, but your story is your story, and your story is your truth. And you don't need to change your truth because somebody else is mad at they lie. Does that make sense? Like, didn't nobody tell them to lie or not be authentic? One thing that do you understand that people actually value authenticity? They value honesty. You don't want to go, if you going to buy something from somebody, you ain't going to go to somebody who a shyster. If you know somebody's a sneak, a thief, a liar, a cheater, that's not the person you gonna go like, yeah, because I just got to do business with them. Why? You're not gonna do that because you already know their character. And this is the other word, thank you, character, is what the Lord was pointing out yesterday. This is why we have to maintain our character, our integrity. You can't help what somebody else doing, but you got to maintain your character, your integrity, and just know that everybody just ain't gonna like you, and everybody ain't gonna like the fact that God's elevating you, and you just got to keep it moving anyway. So I ain't want to spend the whole message on that, but that was literally what they talked about. But I'm not going, because I feel like that's kind of borderline negative energy, and we not on that. Okay, we not about that life. But the Lord was like, because some of you gonna start, you gonna like, it's almost like the Lord don't want you to be like, man, I ain't even do nothing, or like not pull you out of character, but just catch you off guard. Okay, just catch you off guard. And we just don't want to be by, come on, performance, telling y'all, because that's the thing, it and some of you, that's why some folks, you're not resonating on the same level as them anymore. And this is no knock, but it's like, when you start being around authentic people, and when you start being around honest people and people who are really coming from a place of integrity, them same folks, you're gonna start to see the cracks. You gonna start to see the cracks that they've been like, that you didn't, maybe you weren't paying attention before, or maybe you ignored, or whatever the case. You're just not going to want that anymore. Why? Because you're too busy over here keeping it 100, keeping it a buckles, like being real, being authentic. So for some of y'all, that's something that's coming up. Like, you're just starting to see things different and notice different things. Um, and you're just not going to want to be around that type of energy. Does that make sense? So just know that. Okay. I hope that is that it. I hope. And then I went and looked up a scripture after, after talking to the Lord about this. And of course, they ended up taking me to John 8, 31 and 32. Jesus said to the people who believed in him, "You are truly my disciples if you remain faithful to my teachings, and you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free." And for some of you, that's going to be like, these are the things that are going to set you free from these old connections that have served a purpose, like you're going to be more willing to sever, because you're going to be like, man, you just ain't even, that energy just isn't in alignment with me anymore. Remember, y'all, we all got toxic tendencies, okay? Like we all got toxic in our spirituals. It's just a matter of whether you let your shadow or your light do the work. Does that make sense? Like which side of the street are you going to choose to play on? We over here, we play on the light side of the street. That doesn't mean we don't have darkness within us, but we don't let that be the part that is in control. That's when you know something is very toxic. Okay. I hope that helps somebody. Thank you, dearest one. Good morning. Good morning, Sandy. Good morning. So I don't want to spend the whole time on that, but I just need somebody to know that, because when they said it, I was like, ooh, that's the message. And yeah, so just know your truth, your authenticity is going to make some folks mad. Your truth about starting your business, your truth about being who you are, your truth about your story. You know, it's some folks who is it? Child, listen. You know what some folks think you made that, like they really will think who. I hope ain't nobody doing that. Let me tell. Okay, I'm not gonna. I don't want to spend a lot of time here. We got about 5 more minutes on this, and I'm gonna be done, and we moving on. Listen. Yes, for some of you, somebody. Okay, they're saying like defamation of character. You know, people, I just won't, like, it's unfortunate, y'all, but everybody, it's unfortunate, and we don't want to, it's like we can't just ignore. Thank y'all. We can't just ignore like other people's characteristics. You can't ignore what people will do just because we want to always, because we're very positive and optimistic. And again, I don't know whose story this is or whose message this is, but don't let what somebody else got to say about you even make you feel any type of way. What I almost said, because I wanted to put a cuss word right there, man. There ain't nobody got time for these folks. Okay. And you ain't got time to let these folks put you in your spirituals. Like you just don't. So don't worry about it. It doesn't matter what they said about you. It doesn't matter what they said. It doesn't matter the lies that they've told. It doesn't matter how they feel. They mad because you are true and they are not. So of course somebody gonna try to make it like throw. No, it wasn't even that cuss word, child. It was a stronger cuss word than that. Anyway, I'm big. Um, yeah, people gonna try to make you look bad, because why do people try to make somebody else look bad to try to make themselves look good? That's why you can't be bothered, child. You can't be bothered what these folks got to say about you. Forget these people near. Love it. Send them love, light, and healing energy and keep it moving. Child, they not, because they not finna get on my nervous system, and they were starting to get on my nervous system. Who has time for that? Like, I wish I would spend time trying to make somebody else look bad to try to hype myself up. You know how foolish that would make me look? Who's spending time doing that anyway? Ain't nobody over here. Child, let me get my cards, because they done got on my nervous system. Who is dealing with this kind of stuff? They ain't finna get on my nerves, child. Anyway, let me get my cards together. Y'all ready? Y'all like the last share, look, baby. I done gave them. Let me drink. Let me hit my Celsius. They done got on my nervous system. Anyway, now that we done got that out the way, okay. Now that we done got that business out in the streets, okay. When you are real, baby, they will hate on you, but we love our haters too. Like, and I don't, y'all. This the thing. Sometimes I'm gonna just be honest. I don't feel like I have any haters. Let me just say that. Why do I say that? Because I don't want none. Does that mean they ain't there? I don't know. Guess what? Most of the time, do you know you will never know who your haters are unless the Lord show you in the spirituals, or you hear some in the spirituals. Baby, I don't have the energy to give them. I'm too, drop this over here. I've dropped this in the chat. I'm too busy being great. I wish I would devote the time in my day. Do you know how valuable my time is? I wish I would to devote time in my day to try to worry about somebody who worried about me. For what? For why? For why? Why we do that? Ain't nobody doing that. I don't have time for that. Like I'm too busy over here being great. So that's how you got to look. I don't care whether you know people, somebody hating on you, if you feel like you got a hater, if you making up a hater, I don't care. Guess what? We don't care. Because we're too busy over here being great. We're too busy over here being successful. I'm too busy being great. I wouldn't know anyway. Somebody don't like me. Oh, I'm sorry, honey, one, love you. I wouldn't know anyway because I'm too busy over here being great. Minding my business, minding the business that minds me. That's what I'd be over here doing. So I would never know. And I want y'all to be on that type of time where you would be so oblivious. You so oblivious to what you wouldn't even know. Like somebody would literally you would be like, wait, what? Oblivious. Because and so be on that type of time instead of, because we ain't got time to give message, okay? Because who's spending time on that? Okay, who's spending time on that? Okay, I'm back. All they do it, let them spend their time on stuff like that. Cause baby, we ain't got time. Okay, all they do it. Look, just live your life. Hey, hey, hey. Shout out T.I. and Rihanna. Or let's do it. Let's get to it. Here we go, y'all. Let's see what's happening. Because what I ain't been to do is talk about that for an hour and a half, however long we gonna be on here today. Meant it in my spirituals. But I needed to put that out there for somebody because just don't like and yes, gosh, okay. So and yes, for some of y'all, it's gonna come from an unexpected place. For some of y'all, it's gonna be your family. Like just don't just know this. The enemy don't care. Come on, spirit. Come on, awakening. Come on. I cannot make it up. Y'all see this card? Authenticity. I don't make this stuff up, y'all. What happened? Touche and family. I just got a job offer. Oh, let's do it. Hey, oh, let's do it. Y'all is coming through with these jobs. I love it. Congratulations, honey. What? Look, you and True Beauty. Y'all coming through with the new employments and stuff. I'm so excited for y'all. Congratulations, honey, one. And congratulations. Y'all drop a congrats in the chats. Congrats in the chats for True Beauty and Sunny Days on their new source of income. Receive it. Congratulations, dearest one. Thank y'all for sharing that with us. We are so happy and so grateful to celebrate y'all. Congratulations. I'm telling y'all, I said it in the 15-minute journal meditation in TU this morning. Today is an amazing day and great and amazing things are going to happen for us today, y'all. I don't know what. I'm just expecting great and amazing things. I have no clue what it's going to be. I'm just expecting great and amazing things. And so this is great and amazing for me. To me, this is a blessing because it's like, man, I like to celebrate people. I like to celebrate y'all's wins. When great and amazing things happen in your life, it's like, yes. You know what I'm saying? Kathy said, I got a new car. Come on, new car. After my car got totaled from the act. Come on, listen, y'all. Congratulations, honey, Oney. I am so excited for you. It ain't nothing like that. Come on, Worthy. And you deserve it. Big old truck passed by talking about worthy, and you deserve it. Y'all deserve these blessings and so much more. So congratulations to you, honey one. And we rolling. Picture me rolling. They hate it. Okay, I'm back. Listen, keep it real with yourself no matter what. Now, this was the first thing I was talking about, right? And I can't make it up. The way these came was come on, spirit, awakening, and then this card was behind it. Okay. Authenticity. Told y'all. False, I can't make this up, man. Authenticity, false person, integrity, tell the truth, shame the devil, honesty. So this is just confirmation for the first part of the message that I gave, that they talked about, that they told me about. Yes, your authenticity gonna make some folks mad. Your new blessings gonna make some. Come on, God, your blessings, because guess what? They're not gonna stop. You're not gonna stop being blessed. because you're not going to stop being obedient. You're not going to stop following the Lord. This is why we just got to love them and be like, I love you anyway. Even if somebody don't like me, I love you with the love of the Lord, right? Because I'm not going to stop being blessed. So that means they're not going to stop being mad. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not going to stop being mad. Keep it real with yourself no matter what. Preach. Just saying. They're not gonna stop being mad, but they gonna have to be mad because I'm drop that in the chat. I'm not gonna stop being blessed. I'm just not. I'm not gonna stop being blessed. I'm expecting blessings. The Lord wants to give us blessings and we gonna receive them. Okay. Come on, spirit, alignment, confirmation, ancestor messages, clarity, and discernment. So for some of you, this is what's happening. You're falling out of alignment and falling into alignment. Does that make sense? We're falling out of what's old and we're falling out of alignment with what's old and falling into alignment with what's new. This new improved version of us, these upgrades. Drop some I'm upgraded. I'm upgrading. And yes, some people gonna be mad because you got to lead them where they at, baby, because I got to get upgraded in this season. I ain't got time. I need some new stuff. I need some new blessings. I need some new things to come into my life. So I'm sorry. Yep, I did, because it's my upgrade season. This my upgrade season. I'm upgrading, and so I'm gonna have to. And so yes, this kind of stuff back here, people who ain't honest, who ain't doing it. If you just ain't on the up and up, man, I'm sorry. I can't be like that in this season. Maybe I used to rock with you like that, but I'm not on that type of time now because these upgrades got to come through. I'm upgrading myself, my life, my energy, my connection with the Lord. The Lord is requiring more of us in this season, right? The Lord is requiring more of us in this season. Because why? Ascension. When you come up closer to the with the Lord, He's gonna require more of you. Yes, that means that you ain't gonna be able to hang around with the same folks, do the same things. You're gonna have to live a different life. But you're gonna want to do that. Why? Because when you do it, child, you start getting good blessings. You start getting good stuff. You start hanging around with the right people. You start empowering yourself. You start listening to stuff that is motivating you and inspiring you. Your energy different, and it's addictive. You feel good. You feel good. You feel better. Your energy's up. You like, man, I want some more of this. And so you gonna want more because it's an addictive feeling. When you're really happy, y'all, it is such a good feeling. It is such a beautiful feeling. You be like, man, this feels good. I want some more. And so what do? You start spending more time with the Lord. You trying to find out more. You get more wisdom, more knowledge, and you just be like, man, this feels good. And you start to not even want those old feelings. You want to stop. You don't even want to feel that anymore because, baby, we didn't feel good when we was going through them trials and tribulations and that fire. Then the Lord start blessing you, and you be like, yeah, I'm gonna need to get some more of that. Let me get some more of that. Okay, so just saying, what else? That's that awakening, child. When you start recognizing, like, man, I didn't trust something, then shifted and changed within me, right? Something has shifted and changed within me. I feel more tapped in. I'm more aware. It's just like, man, this feel good. Let me stay over here because when I'm over here, man, stuff start happening in your life. I ain't lying. Y'all think your relationships will change. I need somebody to know this. Thank y'all. And come and look. So we got your back, spirit them at the bottom of the deck. Man, your relationships will start to change. I don't know who needs this message, but listen, I'm gonna tell you congratulations right now. For some of you, there could be more than one. There could be a very challenging relationship in your life, but this particular relationship means a lot to you, right? When you start really doing the work on yourself and when you start upgrading your energy, maintaining that positivity, like just maintain, can I tell you that those relationships that you felt like maybe you were struggling with or they weren't the way that, come on, elevate, you better know it. Listen, I'm trying to tell y'all, those relationships that you wanted it to be better and it means something to you, like this is an important relationship, maybe more than one, and as a result of that, you start working on yourself. You're going to notice that even your relationships, the relationship that was difficult or challenging or felt like you couldn't make any progress, even your relationships will start upgrading, y'all. Like, it's crazy. And you all of a sudden you'll be like, man, because you can really start speaking the way you want that relationship to go, just like anything else in your life. You can start speaking the way you want that relationship to go, how you want it to be. Now, I'm not talking about with a El Fulio that is 50, 1100 red flags, and the Lord had already told you that that's not your relationship. You can't change a person. But let me just use an example. Let me use children as an example, right? Or a parent. Let's say you have a not a, maybe it's a little challenging, or maybe you've been going through something with a mama or a daddy. You if this is a relationship that means something to you, you can start speaking the way you want that relationship to go. And I will say this, that other person has to be responsive, like responsive to it as well. I'm not talking about someone where I'm not saying, and I hope this is making sense, because y'all need y'all to just understand this. Don't try to beat a dead relationship. Okay, don't beat it like it's like beating a dead horse. Don't do that. But if there's a relationship and both of y'all are trying to put the work in, like both of you are really trying, that's the kind of relationship that you can actually create a pivot in, a change in, by speaking it into being better. But if it's someone who's just set in their ways, yes, some relationships you got to give up on them, y'all. Like you, and it sometimes it's hard to do that, but sometimes you just got to love people from afar. Okay. But for some of you, it's like people who are willing, and both sides of the relationship want to have a better connection. Does that make sense? I hope that made sense for somebody. Spirit in, we got your back. Spirit guides, ancestors, angels, and ascended masters. Y'all know I put them prayers in all the time, but we finna see what the message is that they want to give us. From Kizzle, okay, what else? And what y'all gonna clarify this with? Energy, it's the energy for me. Vibe check. This just fell out the deck. Bars. Vibe check, empath, depression, alignment. Two cards about alignment, y'all. So we this is energy. Elevate your mood. Okay, so all to do it. Here we go. What we got? Hydrate your soul and things, gaining momentum, change and cycles. I told y'all it's a new season. What y'all want to clarify with y'all? The tarot. Teach me how to tarot. Teach me how to tarot. Where the tarot cards at? I don't even see them. Well, we'll use this, I reckon. We don't use the astrology clarity deck too much. All right, here we go, y'all. Y'all ready? Oh, let's do it. Keep it real with yourself. We're going to clarify it because we got to, because it's out here. So let's clarify it and see what else. Y'all, don't, first of all, can I just tell y'all, don't be judging me. I be dyeing my hair and I be wearing gloves. And then at the last minute, I be like, forget them gloves. I don't be saying it. Well, I be in my spirituals. I had said it like, I didn't say it like that, did it? I had said it. You right. Don't be no hater. So don't try to be talking about my pink fingernails. Cause just saying, I be like, man, forget that. Cause you be doing your hair and stuff. And all of a sudden you got to be touching it. Ain't nobody got time for that. So y'all don't talk about my fingernails. Don't come for me. What? I said what I said. Okay. I'm so happy for y'all. I told y'all this is great and amazing news. It's great and amazing news. Let's see what we need to know about this. Keep it real, child. Now, what's going on? Keep it real, authenticity, false person, integrity. What? Some angel numbers. Flip, baby, flip. Okay. Fourth house placement, we have the IC, the roots that's coming in. Bottom of the heavens describes your childhood, the values you learned early in life, family. Told y'all, some of y'all, this is family. Ancestors, told y'all they out here 2 times. Foundations, internal or private life. So let me just tell y'all. Some of y'all are uprooting and putting roots down in a new place. And yes, unfortunately for some of you, look at the shamrock passing by. And I'm telling y'all, that's the ancestors' name, y'all. That's my papa coming through saying, listen, look, yes, sometimes it's your family. And I need somebody to know what y'all mean. Yeah, because I'm not going to spend a lot of time here. But somebody needs to know this. You're getting ready to start on a new adventure. You're getting ready to see something, like there could be some prosperity that's coming in, because the shamrocks, that's prosperity for me. That's my pawpaw. And you know your family, who is somebody, this why they don't want you to get in your feelings. Your family can be the ones that hurt your feelings the most. Okay. Why? In a multitude of ways. Maybe they don't believe in your dreams. Somebody getting ready to embark on a new adventure. The Lord's getting ready to bless you with an idea, wisdom to create something. And what'll happen is you'll go want to run and tell your family, and your family is going, they could be, they'll be the first ones to try to like kill your dreams. And so be very mindful of that. Don't let your family discourage you, because that will keep you from making the necessary steps. That's why sometimes the Lord will move you away from your family in order for you to be and become who you need to be. Your family, you can't change them. However, you can distance yourself. You can put distance between you and your family so that they don't, so that you have the opportunity to be and step into your purpose, step into who it is that God is calling you to be, right? And so thank you, dearest one. And so you have to understand that sometimes it's necessary for you to move away from even family, y'all. Especially, and sometimes you got, as much as you want to tell them, they're talking about Joseph, right? That's what they're bringing to my spirituals. Joseph had a dream. He told his brothers, they hated him. Then he had another dream. He told the brothers and the mama and the daddy, and they was mad about that. And then in the end, look at who Joseph ended up being. He ended up being the savior for the same ones who didn't believe or who felt some type of way. Like he had to go through all of that, and he still ended up being the one that rescued them. That dream that you have is going to be what rescues your entire family, but that doesn't mean that your family is going to support, or your closest friends, or whoever it is that you confide in. That doesn't mean they're going to support you while you're building the dream, but you got to build it anyway. Drop that in the chat. I'm going to build it anyway. Okay. So for whoever needs that, yes. And for some of you, just depending on what kind of family dysfunction you have, we all got little dysfunction in our families, right? Ain't no family perfect. Yes, for some of you, you'll know your family can be the ones that'll dog you out the worst. Your family can be the one that'll talk about you the worst. Your family, even if you ain't doing nothing bad. Okay, like, and some of you, I mean, it just is what it is. But remember this, you can't change them, but you can change you. You can change how you deal with them, and you can let it just not bother you. Okay, so just understand that, just know that, keep it moving and build it anyway. Okay, and don't worry about that, because at the end of the day, they not even understanding that what you're doing so it can be beneficial for everybody. So just know that you got to keep building regardless. Okay, and that's all I'm gonna spend the time I'm gonna spend. Is we doing just spirit ancestor messages? Yeah, and that's why, because understand, your ancestors them, your spirit them, they over there with them too, right? They know your family, just like they know your family. Yeah, because look, there go my mama right there with the sun card, right? Can't make it up. And the super moon up under. So yes, for some of you, this could be a mother, or maybe it's some type of mother figure. It doesn't have to be a blood relative, but just know, you'll know, take it how it resonates in your spirituals. Why? Because you're becoming who you are. Because you're stepping into, you're walking in your purpose, you're walking in your light, and they can be walking in the shadow, the sun and the moon. Okay, and so just know that. But this is also, remember, we talked about, we also have those same tendencies. Don't fall into their behavior. Does that make sense? My hey Beto Nim, mama be questioning in a bad way why I be fasting. Because, well, for me, well, child, listen, why not? Why not? Sometimes, people will ask you questions and it'll be like, why you do that? Why not? Why not do it? If it's beneficial, when I fast for clarity. And if I get the clarity that I need, why not? So that's just how when somebody be like, why'd you do that? Why not do that? Because I can, because I want to. And that's it. Okay. Why not? Okay, I'm back. Sun sign, this is your identity, who you are. Drop this in the chat. I'm becoming. That's it. I'm becoming. Okay. Represents your ego and motivations, your overall role in life. your core personality. Remember, I just said we've been talking about authenticity, right? And so your authenticity is what's shining through. And again, this is clarifying the come on spirit. This is being in alignment with your higher self, your soul, your spirit, the sun card, right? Because you're becoming. And for a long time, remember that again, y'all, when you in your shadow aspect, when your shadow is out playing, you're going to play with people in the shadows. But when you start to glow with that light, when you start to walk on the light side of the street, you still have it, but it's more hidden. And so just be mindful. We're not going to let anybody pull that part out of us. We're going to walk in our light. We're going to walk in our purpose. We're going to walk in our authenticity. We're going to be true to ourselves, whether someone else likes it, whether they like it or whether they don't. I just got to be me. You just do you. I'ma do me. Okay. I'ma do me. Compatibility, highest expression of your true self, how you express your individuality. And for some of y'all, that's the other thing. Like, we can't nobody live for you. Can't nobody do. You better do what you want to do, and don't y'all better not be worried about these folks. And that's all I'm gonna say. Do whatever you want to do, because I'm gonna do what I want to do, and just be happy with that. Okay, moving on. Making spiritual commitments, setting intentions, because it's a time of personal growth. Self-discipline, releasing the past. Told y'all it's all about your perspective. And so this is going to be a confirmation of alignment reading for someone. And how do you know? Because you happy. That's it. And a lot of us are awakening to our happiness, y'all. And it's not an easy thing when you're going through an awakening, because it's like a battle to stay out of the shadows sometimes. But some of you just awakening to your happiness. You're awakening to who you truly are and who you meant to be. Okay. And that's it. And we're gonna keep doing that. Every day I want to wake up to a new, because we every day we wake up to a new and improved version of ourselves, right? So we're gonna keep on becoming. I'm gonna keep becoming, and as a result of my becoming, there are going to be some people who are not going to bloom and blossom with me. And so, as a result, and this is me saying this in my person, but you say this in your person, so I guess I say it you. There are people who are not going to bloom and blossom at the same time as you, but that ain't going to stop your blossoming. Period. Because who has time for that, baby? We's blooming over here. We had to go through that. We didn't went out went through all that, child. We not gonna be over there. We ain't nobody got time for that. Okay. Or let's do it. Here we go. I'm trying to tell, look at this. Do y'all see the flowers on this card? I'm trying to tell y'all you blossoming. This says fixed signs. Y'all know this is my deck, but I ain't had it that long and I don't use it that much. Determined, focused, dependable, adaptable, traditional, responsible. I come on, Boosie. Indepen. Come on, independent. Some of y'all need to know that you're gonna be all right by yourself for a spell. Sometimes and that's the thing, because when you stepping into your authenticity, somebody like finna you shining. That's just it. It's like, how say that again. Yeah, child, like you can't help it. Mm-mm. Some of y'all, the reason is, I mean, you could think your elevation ain't a hop, skip, and a jump. When I tell somebody that your elevation is around the corner, it is so much closer than you think. And that's why the Lord, it's like this season, what's happening, it's like cleanup season. And it's almost like cutting loose ends, right? It's tidying things up. This is what they're showing me. It's like tidying things up, because you are so much closer to stepping into this season, into this abundance, into this harvest than you think you are. You may think it's a long way off, but the Lord is like, no, it's not. So this is why this is coming up right now, because you're so much. Drop this in the chat. I'm closer than I think, because you're closer than you think. But it's the thing about it is, you don't know. Some of you, it's like you don't know exactly what's coming. Yes, tying up loose ends. I don't know if I said that, but it's like tying up loose ends. And so, but it's because it's like the Lord you think something gonna take a long time, but it's not gonna take a long time, y'all. It's closer than you think. And as a result of that, these are those last little things that the Lord is like, okay, look, we got to clean this up. You got to know about this now. Because yesterday's message, as we were talking, I don't even remember, and I ain't even watched yesterday's message. But just yesterday's message, I know we were talking about, man, just like standing in your truth, and you really just finally determined to just walk in your truth and your authenticity, like we said. And as a result of that, like things are getting ready to start coming in. Eight of Wands rapidly. You're getting ready to start seeing changes happen really quickly. And so the Lord is like, so I need to draw your attention to this now, because again, don't want to get caught off guard. Things are getting ready to change for you. And so the Lord just wants you, he remember, I think we had the card yesterday that he's equipping you for your next season, and it's closer than you think. So just know that Uranus, I'm telling you, transformation, innovation, disruption of the status quo, urge for change, new possibilities. I'm telling you, somebody, and people you ain't even gonna believe how quickly something's going to end up happening for you. We'll put it out there, but only do it, because baby, this season is changing. Believe that. You can believe it. You believe it. What? Which part? Mm-hmm. I know. I ain't gonna say it out loud though, but just know you closer than you think. Look, y'all said the winner card, and then it showed up. What's next? Child, it feels like for some of y'all, your spirit guides have been trying to get this message across to you. I don't know what change you'd have made, child. I don't know what you're doing different. I don't know, but it activated something, a transformation that is happening. Okay. And me too. I'm ready, child. Like, I don't know. It's almost like you being activated. Not activate, not a Jerry curl. Y'all are so they said a Jerry curl. I bet. Let's see what else, y'all. Come on, big Leo energy. We got your back. What else, y'all? Mm-hmm. Somebody's feeling generous of spirit. Somebody may be coming in and being generous to you. Some of you, if you've been an overgiver, mm-hmm. Somebody you're getting ready to get what you deserve for everything that you have put out. Does that make sense? It's like, yeah, that's beautiful. It's reciprocity, right? It's reciprocity. So some of you, like, that's, come on, extra, like you're getting ready to start receiving for everything that you've given out. Remember when we was back there in that waiting season, when we was back there at the back of the line and you just had to wait on your turn? It's like the Lord coming in to give you what you deserve. The Lord coming in, seeing everything. Remember how many times you thought you wasn't never gonna receive, but you just giving, you felt like you were just giving. And now it's like, but because it's your season, because it's your turn, you're getting ready. But I want somebody to know this is only going to start happening for you activated, right? You got to believe that these blessings are coming in for you, and you got to be grateful for these blessings before you even see them happening. This is why I be like, y'all, let's get in the flow of abundance. Let's start expecting great and amazing things. When you get in that energy of receiving great and amazing things, you're going to start receiving great and amazing things. So for some of you, this is again, that last thing, like, man, if you start believing today, you can receive something today. Just like the people like Kathy got her car, and Sunny Days and True Beauty got their jobs. If you believe that it is for you, then it is for you. And that's just it. And you don't know how, you may be there a month, you may be there a year, you may be there for 100 years. But if you know that God is going to do great and amazing things for you, and you receive those blessings and be grateful for them and feel good about them, whether you've seen them or not, y'all, whether you have seen it or whether I'm so happy and so grateful for the $10,000 that's in my bank account. I'm so grateful. I done started spending the $10,000, and it doesn't matter if it's in there or not. Can you feel good about it before you receive it? And I promise you, if you can start training yourself to start being excited about stuff that you ain't even received yet, but you just know it's coming. I kid y'all not. True story. I was at my daughter's house. When was this? Well, the last couple of days, because I've been spending time with my son because he's leaving tomorrow. And so I'm going back over there today, and we going, y'all, first of all, hold on, uno momento. I ain't gonna forget. Y'all, can y'all pray for me? Send a positive prayer up for your girl. Why? Let me back up just a little bit. So day 4 yesterday, me and my children went to Balboa Park here in San Diego, right? And so we was walking around, And we ended up going down this little trail. And down this trail, y'all, there was this, like, we walked all the way down as far as we could go. Then we didn't have to turn around. And I was finna cuss at me. Listen, I'm cussing at me right now. I'm cussing me out. Okay, I'm back. Listen. So I see this little trail on the other side, but it's where we can get to it. And I was like, y'all don't want to take the trail? Mind you, said trail is going up a mountain. Why y'all let me do it? Y'all let me do it. And then my daughter recorded the video. I ought to post it. Now I made it. I made it. Y'all, what was I thinking? Trying to climb this mountain in some Vans. It was hot. I did not go over there to exercise, baby. I felt like I had been on the treadmill for 2 hours. Needless to say, we made it up this mountain hill. My daughter and my son laughing at me because I was like, whose idea was this? And then, so we made it. And now today they talking about we finna go hiking. Y'all, I ain't never been hiking. My daughter say it's only 3 miles up a mountain. Lord, I had to just pray for me. Pray for me. I'm gonna tell y'all about it tomorrow because I don't know. My ignorant ass then inspired her to want to go up this hiking. Let me hit my Celsius. This is why I got 2. I bought 2. I'm gonna need both of them. It's my fault, ain't it? Why she was? I don't even know. They act like, Lord, my gosh, help. She's talking about come about 10 when it's before it get hot, y'all. I'm just devastated, but I wanted to share that with y'all. It did. You heard it, didn't it? I almost said the F word. I had said it in my spirituals, meant it in my spirituals. Child, I got some. I got my little hydro. Child, just pray for me. Because how I'm going to do, Lord have mercy. Y'all going to be laughing in the spiritual. Y'all already laughing. I'm sick of y'all. I'm going to tell daddy. So I'm going to have 2 Celsius a day. Don't judge me. Don't. Y'all thought I was lying, didn't it? Look. I wasn't playing. I'm going to need both of them hoes. I mean, I'm sorry, Lord. Because I'm sorry, Lord. Forgive me. It's one of them days. I'm going to get myself in order. I'm back. I'm going to need both of them. Meant it in my whole spirituals. If you knew, to the community, welcome. We are so happy and so grateful that you are here. Don't come over here. We serve the Lord. I love him with everything I am. But the Lord knows my heart. He knows. You heard that garden tool, didn't it? It had to slip out, Lord, because y'all just don't understand. Y'all understand? I'm like, how the sun, Daddy, you ain't have to bring the sun out. We see how the Lord do. He made the sun come out right at that moment. He said, I see you. He's like, I see you. Look. He done turned the whole, Daddy, you ain't have to turn the sun on. That wasn't even no cuss word, Lord. Y'all seen the sun come out anyway. I'm back. I done got my spirituals in order. I'm back, Dad. I'm sorry, but I meant that. Anyway, y'all pray for me. Okay, he know my heart. He know it. He gonna know my heart, my calves, my thighs. He gonna know all of it today, baby. Cause what? Let me take. I need to take some ibuprofen right now, don't it? I'm gonna take. I don't even hardly take. I try very hard not to take medicine, baby. Let me tell you something. Good. I'm taking it. I am. I'm back. Meant it. Don't want to hear that. Be brave. I want to hear that. Y'all is making these cuss words come out of my spirituals. I don't say but a couple a week, but today gonna get. I'm all of them. All of them. Daddy, forgive me now. I'm back. Listen, today is you better say it. Today is the day. Okay. Friendly. I don't even want to talk about Leo energy no more. Child, I done got mad at my spirituals. Who signed? Why did I sign up for this? I'ma do it. Why they chose? Why they couldn't choose something else? Anyway. Here we go. I know, yeah, y'all gonna have to have my back, my front, my legs, my calves, my neck, my back. No, not that song. That's probably not the song to sing. Let's sing another song. We'll find a different one, not that one. I don't think that song fit right there. That one don't fit. Get another one. I'm back. It almost came out. Come on, Scorpio. Listen, determined. Okay, determined, controlling, emotional, ambitious. Any song, say that. Any song by that. I don't think that go don't uno momento. Let me go talk to Spirit in for a second. Y'all couldn't pick nothing else. All my ladies pop yo like this. Shake your body, don't stop. Just do it. Okay, but I just like that one little part. But then when she get past that part, well, first of all of it's a little vulgar. Just say it. I ain't gonna ain't gonna be no popping or none of that. Anyway, you know what? Let me get my life and my spirituals in order. Y'all do better. Y'all go. Don't encourage them. Y'all. That's why. Don't encourage them, baby. That song. I don't even think I never played that song in the bedroom. That's the place for it, ain't it? I'm not doing that either. So yeah, pick something else. Determined. Okay. Secretive, controlling, emotional. Oh, that's why y'all got jokes. Oh, they make me sick. That's why the Scorpio card came out, because y'all started talking. Y'all was getting too sexuals. It was too much sexuality. That's that Scorpio energy. They got jokes. Y'all think y'all funny. That's why I'm putting it up. I'm finna tell Daddy y'all over here being mannish and womanish. That's why he don't let y'all out. Y'all think y'all ain't funny. Anyway, I'm back. Cause y'all ain't funny. Well, y'all, I don't want to, because I don't even want to talk about it. Uno momento. Listen, I'm not getting none. Stella Bastinet. Remember? So no, I don't want to talk about my neck or my back. Cause ain't none of them getting no attention. Leave her alone. Don't even get her in the spirituals or feeling like that's what she want. In her spirituals, she don't want none. She busy. She's on vacation. She is closed for maintenance. Leave her alone. Don't even make Cause I mean, if that's if that's if he on that type of time, but because I'm not there right now, can we just anyway? I'm back. You better believe. Oh, he coming. He said literally at some point, but not now. I'm not on that type of time. Y'all, let me switch these cards because y'all play too much. I'ma tell Daddy. Let's get some angel numbers. I'm telling because y'all doing too much, and I'm telling Daddy on y'all. This is not a personal reading, honey. That's the word fleshish. You see, they turned up. They is turned up, baby. Y'all should have said this for tomorrow. We with love and clarity. Anyway, y'all know I told them that they need to show me who my husband is. They won't show me. Why y'all won't show me? The Lord know my heart. I'm not gonna fantasize too much. I ain't gonna too much. I'm not. They won't show me, y'all. I'm waiting though. I'm just saying. Put it out there. Okay, here we go. Let's get some angel numbers and see what else we need to talk about. Because y'all done got beside yourselves on today. How we was talking about exercise and y'all done started talking about sexercise. Ain't nobody got time for that. I don't want to talk about it until I'm getting some. Catch me. We'll send my husband on then. Go tell Daddy to send him. We can talk about it all the time. He might not want me to put his business in the street. You right. I ain't gonna put too much of it in the street. Look, there go the sign 226. Time for a breakthrough. Receiving signs and synchronicities. Believe in miracles. Okay, because Jesus gonna be here before your hubby. You know what? Wait a minute. Hold on. Don't do me that. You about right though. No, don't. I don't want to claim that energy. He coming. He around here somewhere, child. I don't know where yet. That's gonna be my breakthrough. I ain't ready for him yet. I mean, I shouldn't say that, huh? The more I say that, the more he ain't gonna come. You right. Come on, husband. Y'all reckon he heard me in the spirituals? Husband. He don't be answering. I gotta talk to him better than that. He probably don't want to hear me talk. I gotta whisper real nice to him. I'ma do it. Y'all think it's gay? I'm a talk real nice to him. No, no, because then if I talk to him real nice in the spirituals, y'all gonna go and tell daddy to send him on. I ain't gonna be trying to look at his credentials. But I mean, it's my imaginationals. I can do whatever I want to do in my imaginationals. Like, I don't care what, who gonna tell daddy? Who's gonna be all in my spirituals? They better get out of my business. You gonna see something you don't want to see. You be up in my spirituals. Baby, listen at me. Y'all better leave my imaginationals alone, because baby, you don't know what you'll get up in that thing talking about some my neck and my back for real. Don't come where you ain't invited. I'm listen, baby. You don't want, because you're gonna have something to talk about. You gonna have something to talk about. You bet. Listen, you gonna be like, oh my gosh, she thinks like that does. I don't do it very often, but you shouldn't be up in there if you wasn't invited. Because then I'm gonna give you something to talk about. Time for a breakthrough, receiving signs and but can anybody just believe in a miracle? For look, doom, 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 whisper in your ear. That's the key. We gonna be all of that. I said what I said. I'm sorry, y'all. I had got distracted. We back. I'm back. Okay, I'm back. I believe in miracles. And for some of us, that's going to be the miracle. Okay, that's going to be the miracle. Receiving signs and synchronicities, right? You got to know what you want. Like this me, it's jokes, right? But it's for real as well. Like some of you, like y'all true story, right? True story. I don't pray, like I pray for my husband, but I'm not praying for a husband, right? And why do I say that? Because I just know that the Lord is going to bring him when he's ready. And that's just it. It's just like everything else. So for some of you, it's like, and even in just giving that message, right? It's like if you praying or if you keep telling yourself, man, I can't believe it's not here yet. Man, why not yet? Why not? You're literally pushing that thing further and further away. And we don't want to do that. We want to bring things closer. So when you just know that that person is drawing closer, you can show gratitude and just be like, man, I'm so grateful that my husband, my wife is coming to me. I'm so grateful that whatever you want, you have to claim it as already yours. So you just got to understand that. Look, I pray. Come on, that's exactly right, Deanne. That shift happened for me too. I pray over him, not for him. Does that make sense? And that's what I do as well. I pray for his happiness, his abundance, his wealth, his prosperity. And this is any relationship, y'all. Any relationship, whatever you want to see, pray for it, but not that and allow it to come in and show up to you. Okay, just be grateful and allow it to come to you. Like true story. Feel good about it. Know that your husband is coming. No, come on, A plus. Know that whatever you want is already yours. The Lord is not trying to keep a person from you. He is not trying to keep you single. He is not trying to keep you by yourself. He is not trying to keep you unhappy. Because we're all here to have relationships. For some of us, we had to learn how to be just good with ourselves. Right, you got to learn how to be good with you, so we don't do the codependency. We'll talk about that kind of stuff. Y'all know tomorrow is relationship day, and so we'll talk about that more tomorrow. But come on, 511, God is helping you to create. So these are just tips and tricks and things that I know that work in order to start receiving these things you want into your life. Forget about it. Don't focus on it. The more you put the attention on it, the more. And this is me, like y'all, kid you not, over the last couple of weeks, I've just been listening to a lot of podcasts and a lot of things about manifestation. And when I tell y'all it works, I'm not telling you anything that I don't personally believe in. I'm not going to run you nothing. And I've said this before. Thank you, Lord. I've said this before. First of all, I'm never going to come on here and tell y'all anything that's not true, because I speak for the Spirit tells me to speak, right? The next thing is that I'm not gonna tell y'all nothing that I don't personally know works. If it's a method or anything that I listen to and I know it to be fact, then I'll tell y'all about it. Why? Because I want you to be successful in your life. I want you to have the things that you want to have. And so as a result of me knowing that these things work, you if you don't believe in the law of attraction, you sleep. Okay. And the thing about it is, the more you understand it, and that's what happened for me. You ever just hear something when I be like, when it resonates in your spirituals, when I say that, you ever just hear something and you just know it's true, and you don't have to try to go and figure out, or you don't have to try to wrap your mind around it or try to figure it out. You just know it's true. That has been happening for me over the last couple of weeks. There have been things that I've heard and I just know on a deep level within that it's true, and I don't have to try to convince myself. And it's like that is part of the awakening that's happening for me. And so as I become more comfortable with something, I'll start sharing more about it with y'all. But that's what I mean when something resonates in your spirituals, you just know it's true. You know it's your message. You're gonna take it to the Lord. You can talk to him about it, and you just know something is true. And then you start to see the evidence of that manifest in your life. And one of the things that I've always told the Lord I wanted to do was to help people to really begin to attract the things into their lives that they want to have, the things you want to see happen. And so as a result of that, I'm doing it. Like, I'm doing it in my own life, and there are things that are showing up for me, and it's so unexpected, but at the same time I expect God to do great and amazing things for me. So what do? I stop focusing on what I don't have, because I didn't want to attract more of what I don't have. I want to attract more of what I want. So I say, this is what I want, and I leave it alone. And this is what I want, and I leave it alone. And this is what I want, and I leave it alone. And I'm excited and I'm grateful. And I went and I'm spending time with my children, and I'm not focused on it, but I've already put it into the atmosphere. Like, y'all, Spirit Neum, where y'all card at, y'all? This is what I want. I want this. I don't worry about how it's gonna show up. I just want it. And when I'm and it's nothing bad. It's something, and I've already said, and I'm gonna do this with it, and this with it, and this with it, and I just know that it's coming. And so that's literally the type of time I'm on. That's as simple as I can put it. I'm happy about it. I feel good about it before it gets here. And if more people would open themselves up to that experience, y'all, more of us would have more of the things that we want. It's a true story. Okay. Time to level up. You're on the right path. Told y'all, like, this is the awakening and the transformation that's happening for us. The Lord is giving us signs of our breakthrough. Didn't I say something about you're closer than you think? Telling you your breakthrough is closer than you think. It's closer than you think. So anything as a result of that, the Lord is like, these are just loose ends that we're tying up, because yep, you're moving in the right direction. Wherever you are right now is where you're meant to be. And that's it. So your breakthrough is coming. Believe it. What else? 404, no more wasting time. Your persistence is paid. I told you you're close to the finish line. So you're closer than, I'm telling, that was just clarifying that. Thank y'all. Receive it. You're closer than you think you are. And so just know that. Keep showing up, being you, keeping it real. But even with the things that you want, like, you can't lie to God. Like, you can't tell, you can't lie to God. God knows what you want. He knows what you praying for. He knows that he wants you to have the desires of your heart, and you can have it. If you believe you can have it, message. What was that, child? Come on, Apple. I want a new phone. I sure do. Y'all, my phone, I need a new phone so bad. Anyway, I want a new phone. That's it. Thank y'all. And that be me. I want a new phone. Genesis 12, 1 through 3. Somebody finna move. Somebody wants to move. I want to move. When Genesis 12, 1 through 3 starts coming up, this is the first time I've really heard it. So I don't really know if this applies to me. Come on, Atlas. Yeah, somebody's moving. Somebody might be making a long distance move, because that was just a moving truck to clarify this as well. The Lord had said to Abram, go from your country, your people, and your father's house to the land I will show you. I will make you into a great nation, and I will bless you. I will make your name great. I will bless those who bless you, and whoever curses you, I will curse. And all peoples on earth will be blessed through you. This is my first time getting this, so I don't really feel like, and for some of you, yes, you're gonna, like, the Lord, He's gonna keep giving you confirmations that you're going to be moving. You're going to be moving. Okay. We just talked about this the other day. Which part, child? I know I want to move. I know that I'm moving. I mean, but I'm staying here, of course, where I'm at. but I know that there's an imminent move. When I was getting this card, y'all, this is the scripture that kept coming to me just over and over and over whenever the Lord was getting ready to move me to a new location. Like from California to Texas, and then from Texas back to Arkansas, then from Arkansas back to California, then from California to Texas again. Anytime the Lord started giving me this, I was moving physical locations. For some of you, you just got to take it to the Lord. Don't move before the Lord tells you to move. Okay, take it to Him. You're going to know the time. That again, it's going to resonate in your spirituals. Okay. I just need to know which place there are 2 states. Lord, show me which one in clarity. He will. He will. And ultimately you just, I mean, well, I don't want to say that, but it's all gonna come back to your happiness. I'm trying to told you 336 at the bottom of the deck. You have a higher calling on your life. Spiritual teacher, the gift of prophecy. I'm trying to told y'all this is what I would get all the time when it was time for a move. Now I'm gonna receive this in my spirituals. Why? Because I'm moving. I'm moving into my new place to stay. I don't know. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for it. Like I don't know where. I don't know where the money come from. I don't know, but Lord, I thank you, and I'm so grateful for the blessings, the unexpected miracles. Believe in miracles. Believe in your breakthrough. You don't have to know how God's going to do it. You just got to know that He's going to do it. Okay. You just got to know He's going to do it. When you just got, come on, God. I feel that so much in my spirituals right now, y'all. You just got to know that God is going to do it. Whoever this message is for, because they're stopping me and they're telling me to go ahead and get this out of here. You don't have to worry about how it's going to happen. The Lord is going to provide the resources. He's going to provide everything that is needed for whatever it is that He's telling you to do. You don't have to worry about that. How do you start expecting a move? Start giving something away. If you want to start receiving, if there are things that we can do to make ourselves open and receptive to receiving, y'all, you can go. I'm looking at a donation center right now, right? You can go, if you, let's say the Lord, you feel in your spirituals, the Lord is telling you to move. You better start donating some stuff. Open the flow of abundance. Start donating some stuff. Start giving stuff away. Start letting go, releasing attachment to the things that you don't need to take with you, because you're not going to take everything with you. Start giving stuff away. Don't throw it away. Give it away. Sell it if you want to sell it, but donate it. Start buying student luggage. Do y'all know that I bought luggage? I'm still using the same luggage right now. Matter of fact, do y'all know that I bought luggage 6 months before I got ready? I actually got ready to move. I didn't even know when I was leaving. I just knew. I was like, the Lord said, you need to get that luggage. Went right to the Wallet World and got me some luggage. And it sat there in my room for months. It just sat there. And so, but it was me knowing, because I was like, okay, a move is coming. So you can do those types of things to start preparing. Start getting rid of clothes that you know you don't wear anymore. Start getting rid of furniture, stuff that, because you realize that even the stuff, like all those things hold energy, y'all. So get rid of that stuff. I told my children the other day, I was like, man, I got to start. I'm ready to start getting rid of stuff. And I don't have a lot of stuff, y'all. But I done got down. I remember, like, I see videos from last year back in the Gap, y'all. When I first left, I had this big old super ignorant big tote that was on my back seat. You couldn't even sit in my back seat when I started. It was full of stuff. And literally now all of my suitcases are in my trunk. Like, I got rid of, every time I went to a new place and every time I got ready to leave, I got rid of stuff. I started donating. I started giving stuff away. I dropped some stuff in the Dropbox the other day when I was washing clothes, because like, man, I'm not gonna wear these anymore. I'm ready. I'm finna start going through donating stuff again. Why? Because there's stuff that I have not worn the entire time that I've been on this journey. I don't need it. So let me go be a blessing and bless somebody else with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I just ain't wearing it anymore. Start giving stuff away and watch. Doing that will also help you to attract things, because you're releasing to receive. Okay. Drop that in the chat. I'm releasing to receive. Just saying, release and receive. Okay. Because it's going to happen. It's going to happen. 999, the next number to come out, and we finna be done. Come on, 811. I saw that card. I should have pulled it. Spiritual strength, the end of a cycle, help from the divine. So again, y'all, the Lord is going to provide the help. He's going to provide the means, the resources, the everything. And somebody needs to know this. This happened for somebody that I know just recently. When the Lord makes a move for you, or when he's calling you into a different place, it's going to be easy. Does this make sense? If you when the Lord is calling you to a new place, y'all, the pathway is just going to open up for you. It's not, you're not going to have to force it. And for so whoever needs this message, like let's say for example, you have two places that you're trying to choose from or choose to go. 111. I'm trying to tell y'all, the path is just going to open itself. You ain't gonna have to. And this the thing, it's not to say, gosh, I hope this this you'll understand this. The path is going to open itself, but that doesn't mean that there won't be things that happen to try to keep you from walking that path. Does this make sense? Example, as I knew that it was time for me to leave and go to Texas, this was last year in March. The night before, matter of fact, I want to say it was the night before, I was going to my daughter's house, and it's like things that are trying to delay you. So that's the way so there, it's going to feel like there are going to be things that are going to try to delay you. And this is going to also help you know that you got to go. Message. The night before I was leaving to go to Texas, I was going to my daughter's house, and some man randomly opens the door as I'm coming down the streets, and he knocks off my side mirror. Completely broke it off. My little baby ear still messed up right now to this day. Okay. Right now I'm looking at her. And I was just like, of all the times that this could have happened, why did this happen today? Okay. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Y'all drop a happy birthday in the chat for Cherie. Oh, I'm so happy, so grateful, dearest one. Congratulations on your born day, okay? Because today is your birthday, okay? So there will be delays or things that will try to delay you or try to throw you off track or try to make you say, well, maybe I shouldn't go, but you got to go, okay? So understand that, because that literally happened. And you know what I did? I threw some tape around that baby, and I was like, we going anyway. So don't think that things won't come up that will try to delay you, because there are things that will come up, but don't let it stop you. If the Lord has said it's time to go, then it's time to go. Okay. And that's just it. So just know that, trust your intuition, keep the faith, receiving psychic insights. Okay. So you'll know, but, and also it's like it'll be easy. It may feel like it's challenging, but the way things start to just happen so that you can get there, you'll know that you got to go. Okay. I think that's it. That's it, y'all. Yeah, that's it. You just got to trust yourself. You just got to trust yourself. Yes, there's some unexpected shifts that are happening. Um, you just gonna have to trust it. Come on, three. Look, I can't even make this up. 33 and 333 on the cut. So for some of you, 3 days from now could be important. 33 days, 333 days. I don't know. Okay. But threes are definitely can definitely be important for you. Trust, because the Lord is because the Lord is he's gonna give you the signs. He's going to let you know. He's going to let you know when it's time to make the move. Okay. So just, you got to trust that, and just know that just know that you'll be ready for it. Be prepared. Just be prepared. You're going to be ready for it. And there go my mama 1919 on the cut. So yeah, you're going to be guided. And that's the other thing, y'all. We just got to know we're always being guided. We're always being divinely guided, like always. Message. We're always being divinely guided. And if you believe that, if you know that your spirit names are just like, okay, they're always trying to align the best thing for you, the best outcome for you, the best path for you. I kid you not. It's like one, that's something that they've been like, I just be grateful. They're really aligning. How do I say, which part do I say? They're aligning the best path for you. It's not that you only have one path, because you have multiple paths that you can take. Period. Trust the process. But they're aligning the best path for you. But how do you know which path is the best path? The one that makes you happy. Okay. Thank you, dearest one. Happy birthday. I hope you're going to have a great, amazing birthday. Okay. You have multiple paths. Which path is going to make you the happiest? And understand this, you can switch your path at any time. You can switch paths at any time. Example, I had the path of nursing. I could have taken that, would have been a little bit more challenging. Still could take it if I want to, but that's not a path. That's a difficult path. It's a challenging path. It's a path that is going to take, and it was not a path that was going to make me happy. So what do? I said, well, let me take the coaching path. Does that make sense? Let me take the coaching path. Let me take this path and see where it's going to lead me, because it makes me happy. I love doing it. You know what I'm saying? So take the path that makes you happy. You're gonna have more than one. And then at some point, because I never thought I was gonna take the entrepreneur path, but you'll start to find that your paths become parallel. You may have multiple paths that you're walking at the same time. I don't feel like we're ever just walking one path, because we're always doing multiple things on one path. And so I feel like a lot of you are starting to understand that you have more options. Like, baby, we ain't got to just walk one path. We can walk multiple paths at the same time, as long as they're all going in the same direction. Thank you, dearest one. Thank y'all so much for the roses. And I feel like that's what we're like, a lot of us are coming into the awareness of. It's like, we don't have to limit ourselves to just doing one thing. You may have, like we talked about, that one skill, but you're going to start branching out, and you're going to start exploring different things based upon your main skill. And you can change your mind. Like, you can change your mind, and yes, your gifts will make room for you. They most certainly do. You just got to, you choose which gift you want to make room for you. How about that? Thank y'all. You choose which gift you want to use. Can't nobody force you. Whatever gift you want to use, that's the gift that'll make room for you. It's going to open up new pathways, and the paths are going to be different depending on which gift you choose. So you just got to choose which gift resonates in your spirituals. You have multiple gifts. You just focus on the one that is best for you. Okay. Look, there go my mom. I told y'all, hey ma, she meant that. And I need somebody to know. Now, this is specific to if you got a mama in the spirituals, and even if you don't, I need somebody. Can anybody just say or believe this? Now, people, you think what you want to think. I'm not here for all of that. But because what, I'm not gonna explain that, because what you if you let me just say, who need this message? I told y'all my mama had put a little check me in my spirituals about a week or so ago, I reckon. Because I had said to my mama, I was like, Mom, why won't you help me? This is what I said. I was like, why won't you help me? And she had got a little mad with me, and she had kind of, you had said a lot of cuss words though, it was a lot of them. And she had got a little cuss words in her spirituals, and she was really hurt, right? Her feelings were hurt. Why? Because she was like, why would you ever think that I wouldn't help you to get everything that you need? Why would you ever think that? And so I don't know who needs this message. I don't know who has stopped believing that God has angels watching over you, protecting you, walking with you, leading you, ministering to you. If you don't believe in angels, how can you believe in the Bible? Because all you ever see in the Bible, and the angel of the Lord, and the angel of the Lord, and the angel of the Lord. So how could you not believe that angels are that God is always dispatching his angels to help you through your most difficult trials and tribulations, giving you knowledge, giving you wisdom, showing you different paths to take, bringing things in. You start praying. I told mama just this morning, I was like, Mama, because I need it like yesterday. I was like, I need you to go ahead and go on up there and chop it up with Padre God because we need this like yesterday. And so you got to know how much support that you have. I'm talking about, I'm man, y'all have no idea. And that's why my mama, and so for whoever needs this message, you got to start believing that you have help, because you have help. You have help. That you have help. Okay. And if you will just get back into that state of faith and knowing that you're never out here by yourself, you never standing by yourself. Thank you, mom, to your moms, to mine. Thank you for the support, love, and protection. Like, you have help, y'all. The Lord did not send us out here by ourselves. You have help. And sometimes, as we're going through our trials, look, the sun started shining at that very moment. I'm trying to tell you, the Lord didn't send us out here by ourselves. We got help. And you just got to call on the help. Like, God knows that life ain't easy out here on earth. It's ghetto out here. He know it could be a little challenging. So he sends you help. This where a lot of y'all, this is where your signs and your synchronicities be coming from, your animals, because they're always trying to encourage us to let us know, like, I'm right here. Well, this the thing. They ain't never went anywhere. Energy never dies. Your soul never dies. It simply returns back to the Lord. That's what heaven is, going back to the Lord. So if you believe that, if you believe, just like we're here, as we talk about earth angels, I just know that they always here. And I talk to my mama just like I'm talking to y'all. We have real conversations, because she's right there. Like, they don't go anywhere. I'm not here to try to convince anybody. You ain't finna tell me that they just got, where else would they go? Now let me just say this. I ain't talking about people that was playing on the dark side of the street when they was on earth. Because guess what? If you ain't fool with them on earth, you're not gonna fool with them wherever they went. Because if they was dark, then I don't know. But I know my mama went to heaven. I know my mama was a child of God. I know my mama, like, it's that kind of stuff. If you not doing right on earth, you probably not gonna be up there doing God's good work on heaven. He not gonna send you to come. Like, I don't know where they go, because I ain't gonna never find out. I don't want to know. But you just, if you know that your mama was a good person, your daddy, your child, your siblings, whoever it was, like, you got to know you got help. You have to know that. So I know without a shadow of a doubt. Now, one thing my mama will tell me, she don't, like, I call her, but she be gone. She be over there with my sister. She go over there with sometimes she go holler at her brother. But you just got to know you got help. So just know that. Okay. I hope that helps somebody. Got through praying this morning and a wasp was flying in my room. Don't know how it got in there, because I don't have open windows in that room. See, man, listen, well, don't sting nobody. But it just be random stuff, y'all. We was at Balboa Park the other day, and we were walking through the little rose garden. I have a picture of it. I need to post it. There was a grasshopper, which happens to be my mama's spirit animal. And I literally had just said to my children, I was like, man, my mama would love this, because my mama loved flowers. And so I was like, man, come on, look, spirit guides. I was like, man, my mama would love this if she was here. And I happened to look down at that exact, like, I walked like 2 flowers down, y'all, and there was a little baby grasshopper in this one little rose. That was the only one I saw there the whole time. And I just was like, okay, ma. She was like, I'm already here. Like, I'm already, like, man, if you got to believe you got help. This ain't taking nothing away from God. This is not saying, oh, you praying and worshiping angels. And I'm not saying all of that. I'm not, because we know, because can't nothing happen if God doesn't allow it. The angel of the Lord, which means that God dispatched the angels. This is not worshiping. This is not saying that they're above God, but this is saying you got to know they real. The Lord will send you help. Anyway, because people begin in their spirituals and try to make it seem like you worshiping your spirit guides, your ancestors, your angels. No, we just know that they're here. We just know that they're helping. God knows we need help, so he sends his angels to help. Anyway, just saying, heavenly help. You are protected, receiving divine guidance. Your spirit guides are near. Ask us for help. You are supported by spirit. Okay. So I don't know who needs that message. Y'all better talk to y'all people now. Overwhelmed with emotion. Sometimes you be picking up the energy in the spirituals. I just seen a frog when you were speaking on moving. What frogs talk about? Somebody else seen a frog. We looked up a frog the other day. I don't remember. It was something about fertility, maybe. Fertility, transformation. I don't remember. Somebody look it up. Me, because I'm just tapping into my angels heavy for the first time. Baby, let me tell you something. I love it here. I love it here. I love it here. It is the most, it's such a great feeling just knowing that they're always with you, man. Like, I can't speak for anybody else, but my connection is everything. When you don't have it, you feel sick. And for some of you, that's going to be an indicator for you, because your angels never leave. But sometimes we be going, look at the hummingbird that just showed up, y'all. And I ain't even got my glasses on. And that hummingbird just flew over here to these roses that's right in front of me. I'm trying to tell somebody. Now, when I just taught different signs, different ways that spirit them will show up and be like, yep, we right here buzzing around. Like, it'd be beautiful. My mother Taylor toiled with that before she left the physical body. So that message is felt deep over here because she came through so hard. Mimi saw a frog. I knew somebody did. Good morning, dearest one. So, like, that's how you gonna know as well. Come on, Leo energy. This is how you gonna know. This is how I also know that I'm out of alignment. Because if I ever start questioning that, like, where my mama at, or what like, y'all ain't helping, nothing's happening, then I know that I'm not in alignment, because everything is always working out for me. Can we just drop that in the chat as we getting ready to close this out? Everything is always working out for me, not to me, for me. So whenever I start feeling like things are not working out for me, I know I'm not in alignment. Whenever I start feeling like, man, I ain't heard nothing from spirit and them, I know I'm not in alignment. I used to think like that they would just like, I used to think, y'all, and I used to tell people this. I used to feel like God would just stop talking. But one thing I know about God in this season, God never stops talking to me. God never stops talking to me. And I used to believe, like, and you'll hear people say this, like, sometimes God is not talking. So, but over the past several weeks, God was like, I never stopped talking to you. And I had to just understand that, because what I realized was I was starting to believe, like, okay, well, maybe God is mad at me, or maybe God is not talking to me on purpose, or just like, and God was like, I never stopped talking. And God was like, why would I stop talking to you? God never stops talking to us. And I had to stop saying that. And it wasn't until God and I had that conversation, because I was, you'd be like, God, are you hearing me? Are you listening? Are you, what? Like, and he was like, I never stopped talking to you. Sometimes we just choose not to hear what God is saying. We stop listening. Trying to told you, you better say it. You better say it. Sometimes we stop listening, but God never stops talking. I believe that, because I realized that I was putting a block between me and God by telling myself that he wasn't talking to me. And I refuse that. My connection to the Lord is everything. It is the basis of who I am. So God said, stop thinking that I'm not talking. I talk to you every single day. Every breath that you take, I'm talking to you. Thank you, Lord. I didn't even think about it that way. And you didn't say that before. Every breath that you take, the Lord is talking to you. That's the kind of relationship. So you believe what you want to believe. I'm not here to try to convince anybody, but my understanding is he never stops talking. Never. Because this is the thing, he'll never leave us or forsake us. You can't believe that God will stop talking to you if you believe that he'll stop. Like, how? It's a contradiction. So the Lord says, stop contradicting it. Okay. And so I just talk all the time. And that's just it. So I don't know who need that message, but thank you, Lord. We received that. Everything is always working out for us. This is a beautiful message. Come on, the Dolphins. Come on, the chosen one. We receive that. That's it, y'all. That's all. Just come on, blessed. When you know you blessed, you are. That's it. That is it. That's all I got. That's all. It was a beautiful message. Today is a great and amazing day, and great and amazing things are going to happen. Y'all pray for me for real. Child, what I'm going to do, trying to go up here and climb up this mountain. I'm going to go, though. I'm going to take a picture from the top. See you at the top, okay? Yesterday, I saw a golden dragonfly, a cardinal, and a baby grasshopper in my garden. See? That's what I'm saying. Like, man, Spirit and them be talking all the time. And I just be so happy. People about to be thinking I'm crazy. Is a little bit, probably. So, I don't care. I be talking because they be talking and I be wanting. Sometimes, like me, I'm used to being by myself, y'all. So, who else was I going to talk to but God and Spirit and them? Like, and then I come on here and talk to y'all. And then I get done talking to y'all. And then today I go talk to my children. I ain't going to be doing too much talking because I'm be doing climbing and stuff. But, oh, I do, huh? I got to record videos because, baby, by the time I get done, that ain't going to have no hair dye left. And I'm back. Y'all talk to y'all people names, y'all spirit names, y'all angels names. Spirit guides, ancestors, angels, and ascended masters are the highest and purest light vibration and energy. Okay. The more you talk to them, it's really building connection. That's what they said. Like, it's really just building. Remember, we talked about the other day. Thank y'all. Remember, we talked about the other day. Like building your own language. Like some of you, especially if you new on your spiritual journey, it's just gonna take time. But you got to know what you sound like first. And I'll tell anybody that. Come on, Spirit. You got to, if you don't know what your own self, what you sound like, you're not going, it's going to be hard for you to try to discern the voice of God, if you will, or the voice of your spirit names. Like my mama sound like my mama. Her voice ain't changed. Like my mama still sounds like my mama. My grandmama sounds like my grandmama. Like those voices don't change. People, what y'all said, familiar spirits, that's what they call them. Child, anyway, I don't get off. I don't care about none of that. Well, guess what? Well, I'm so happy and so grateful to have my familiar spirits. That I don't try to. Ain't nobody got time for that. I would much rather have a familiar spirit than an unfamiliar spirit talking to me. And because guess one thing for certain, two things for sure. Can I tell you about this? Guess what I know? My mama being a whole familiar spirit. One thing for certain, two things for sure. She ain't never steered me wrong. She ain't never steered me into trouble. She ain't never steered me into anything that was wrong for me. So I'm so happy and so grateful for my mama. Because guess what she ain't going to do? Let me get messed up. She going to keep me out of trouble. She going to keep me in alignment. She going to keep me from walking into stuff that ain't good for me. She ain't never steered me wrong. So I'm going to be grateful for my little familiar spirits. You call her what you want to. And I'm going to thank you. Because as long as I got her, I know I got some protection around me. My mom the same in the spirituals. I'm learning as she making her presence and energy known. Like, just saying, child, I much rather, I'm glad, thank you, thank you. Oh, I already know it, but I was just putting that out there for somebody. Because, baby, listen, you don't want, if something trying to lead you into something that ain't good for you, that's how you know it ain't of the Lord. I bet you know that. Trying to tell you to go do something detrimental and dangerous to you, I bet you know that. You like, well, that's kind of dangerous. The Lord ain't gonna send you his angels to get to tell you to go do something that's gonna hurt you or put you in any kind of difficulties or challenges or something that's gonna, they ain't nobody who finna do that. The Lord don't do that. My stepdad always peeking around corners. Child, listen, I'm talking about what? Mom and them just be showing up. I was watching TV. Yeah, I looked at, or it was something on, and all of a sudden, the Return of the Mac came on, and I was like, okay. I was like, okay, Ma. She's like, no, I'm here. Like, Mama be showing up, baby. She be showing up. And yes, you can see them too. right? You can see spirit names. I make my mama a cup of coffee every morning and we talk. I know that's real. Me and my grandmama, coffee is my grandmama's thing. She used to, because we used to have to get up and make coffee for her. So when I have coffee in the mornings, that be me sitting up talking to my grandmama. Sandy said it's my grandparents, aunts, and my firstborn son that are all my familiar spirits. See what I'm saying? Child, we so protected. This why you got to know why that everything is always working out for you. And once you really just say, I just want, again, I told y'all yesterday, just be happy on purpose and just know that everything is working out for you and be happy about it. Somebody's life gonna change. Y'all gonna have a whole testimony, and I can't wait. I'm gonna start having people come back up on Tuesdays so y'all could tell y'all stories. It's the same for me, Sandy. My great grandparents, my brother, and aunts and uncles. Like y'all, I got a whole you just like all of it. We got a whole spirit team. Y'all know every day when I come up in here and do these lives, who y'all think I be talking to? We used to, when I was growing up, we used to sit around my Aunt Nikki table. Everybody used to sit at her house and we used to sit there all day. And so even as a little kid, we would just sit, everybody just sit around the table, just sit at the bar, and they would just talk all day. So literally this how we, when I be talking to them, this what we be doing. We be just sitting up chopping it up. They talking to each other, they talking to me, they listening to y'all, they talking to y'all spirit names. Because I personally, my contract with spirit nim, some people go talk to other people's spirit nims. I'm not talking to other people's spirit nims. Your spirit nims talking to my spirit nims, and then my spirit nims is telling me why. I ain't trying to be funny, but I don't know everybody else spirit nims. Everybody use their gift different. Okay, some people go and connect with other people. I don't do that. I'm gonna talk because why? Because my mama nim, they gonna know who I'm connecting with. Does this make sense to somebody? This is my choice, my contract. When I started using my gift, I don't want to connect with other people's spirit names. Them spirit names got to come through my mama nim and my spirit team in order to give me a message for y'all. That's the way I set my gift up, because understand, I don't know everybody in the spirit. You understand? I don't know what kind of people was. And this is no offense to nobody, but the way I'm set up, no. Let my spirit team run the background. Okay, and they only, because they know who they gonna deal with in the spirituals. They not gonna let anyone or anything that has negative intentions or any kind of harm or whatever, they not even gonna allow that to come near me. That's why everybody, when they giving me messages, it's not that y'all spirit names, I'm not talking directly to y'all people name, I'm talking to my people, because I know them, and they can give a message. Period. They got me. So they can, as your spirit names line up and want to say something, you be like, oh, that message is for me. That's because your spirit names and talk to my spirit names, and my spirit names and told me. But I don't want to connect with anybody else's people. Why? I don't know them. And that's no offense, but I don't. And so I don't do that. And so people, but everybody use they give different. But that's my contract with the Lord. Okay. I feel like this is why I can't do personal messages, because I can't verify the info. I can verify this the thing. Let me just tell y'all, I don't do personal readings because you can, I do coaching, right? I do personal coaching sessions, but my coaching sessions are not to try, I'm not here to try to tell you your future, because your future is the future that you create. Does that make sense? People, I'm not a fortune teller. That I'm not here for that. I'm here to try to help you figure out what is going on right now so that you can create the future you want, deserve, and desire. I'm a coach. That's what I do. You can go pay for a tarot reading and someone will tell you something, then you mad because you don't know, you listening to that. But I don't do that. That's why I don't be like, nah, I don't do personal readings, because I'm not trying to tell you what your future is. I'm trying to help you create it. Does that make sense? Because your future is what you create. Now, so that's it. So that's my personal readings. But there are other people who want to try to tell you this, that, and the third. But what ends up happening? You go and live your life based upon what that person said, or either something doesn't manifest that person said. Now, I can be truthful and say this. There's never been a personal reading that I've done that didn't end up happening in someone's life. that some kind of way that they didn't relate to it, because the goal is not to me for me to tell you your future. You create your future every single day. You create the future that you want to have. But so I guess you can't, depending on how you try to do it, you can't get it wrong. And I don't really need to verify the information, because even still, as I'm giving a coaching session or reading, if you will, I'm still getting messages from your spirit NIMS through my spirit NIMS. So it doesn't, I don't really need to confirm it, because the thing about it is all you can do is fix now in order to create tomorrow, or create the life that you want to see happen for yourself. So, but that's me, right? That's just how I operate in my gift. People are different. People do whatever they want to. Look, we're not saying something about a move. Look what's at the bottom of the deck. Move, 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 move. Telling you, travel, relocation, ascension, momentum, and growth. So, but but that's the contract I set up with spirit when I started doing this. So you just got to know. And for some of you, that's how you gonna know who to deal with. If somebody trying to tell you your future, how they know your future? You ain't created it yet. You ain't created it yet. So it's coming. Somebody waiting on, I don't know. Look, need that. You ain't created it yet. And the more like you every day we're creating our future based on the decisions that we make. Every day. Every day. Okay. Come on, the Isley brothers. Do the dance. Do the dance. That's it. I don't even know why that part came through, because somebody's stepping into their gifts. Because people like, and yeah, people probably think, because can I just tell y'all this? I know this for fact, and y'all know we just chopping it up at this point. But I know this for fact. People will think that you pretending about your gifts, or people will think that you trying to make it up. Why would I make up being crazy? Why I don't? Why? Who's gonna do that? Like why? Everybody has a different. Oh, y'all did talk about that. Was that last night or today? It was this morning, because y'all know I feel some type of way about people who use their gifts, because there are people who can read thoughts. There are people who can, but I also feel like that's exactly what y'all was talking about. I also feel like for people who have to, because this is the thing, my gift is my gift. I'm not trying to read people, because when and for some of you, and I don't even know why that's why y'all brought it up, but I didn't know that's what it was. Like I never want to use that person who abuses my gifts. I don't ever want to be that person. And I feel like if you have to, like, just meet me, be authentic, right? You don't have to meet me with your gift. You just don't. Meet me as a person. Because if you don't meet me as a person first, even I don't care what first of all, you shouldn't be in my head. I said that with my neck and my back, right? I feel very strongly about that, because I feel like people who do that, you're abusing a gift that the Lord gave you. Use it in the right way, because if you have to do something, then that's being deceitful. First of all, it's an invasion of privacy, and I'm a person of integrity. I believe in honesty, right? So it's like, some of you, yeah, you gonna meet people. It's in spiritual communities, y'all. Everybody uses their gifts different. Everybody has a different gift. Everyone uses them differently. I don't care. I'm not the person that's trying to walk up to you, because again, I'm not a fortune teller. I'm here to try to help you face the things and do healing within yourself. I'm not here to try to tell you, why do you want to know what's going on in my head? Why is it your business to be in there? Why do you feel it necessary? This is me, right? Just why is it necessary for you to read my thoughts when you can just walk up and ask me what I'm thinking? I may or may not tell you, but what's in my head is my business. That's not, why would anybody feel like that is okay? I'm very passionate about that, because I've had people do that so many times, and it just makes you look like a coward, because you can just walk up and meet me, because no, at that point, I know what you're doing. Why? Because spirit and them have told me what you're doing. I'm not gonna play your game, because you think you showing out. That's not a flex. That's not a flex. to be invasive and invading someone's privacy. But then you would feel some type of way if somebody put some hidden cameras in your bathroom and watching you, your children, your mama, your daddy. They got all your credentials on the internet. Then you feel some type of way, but you ain't feel no type of way when you was invading somebody's privacy. Don't do it. Then you wonder why karma spin the block and now all of a sudden all your credentials is on the internet. Well, what were you doing? Stop misappropriating your gifts. Like, that's why a lot of spiritual communities, it's hard to be in spiritual communities because people be in like spiritual gift pissing contests. I don't care. I don't want that to sound bad. Like, I don't care. Because why can't you hear my spirit names? Because they don't want to talk to you. What you think? Like, it's, and I don't know who needs this message, but just know I get offended by that because I feel like it's like that's not even necessary. Why are you doing that? And then you hear people, like, people then they're saying this, that, and the third because they're listening to you, and then they talking mess because they're like, oh, you this kind of person, and they're trying to form an opinion of you based upon assumptions. But the fact is, like, man, you didn't even come at me right. You came at me on with some deceit. Why you think you're gonna get the best part of me? And first of all, how you think you know who I am when you met me with a lie? Authenticity. It is just that simple. Now you're creating a narrative because I'm not giving you what you don't deserve. What? I hope that made sense to somebody. I don't even know who needs that message. Y'all brought it up and I didn't know why. Spiritual, exactly. Say thank you, honey. One, spiritual integrity. Whatever your gifts, y'all, use your gifts right. Like, don't do people like that. Because again, if you wouldn't want it done to you, then don't do people like that. And 10 times out of 10, they're wrong. Because this the thing, when I know somebody's intentionally reading me, guess what you're gonna get? Cold. You gonna think my heart is cold as ice. You gonna think that I heard it. I heard somebody say that, but why? You led with a lie. If you want to know me, then just get to know me. Just instead of trying to figure it out, just ask. I'll tell you who I am. I'm so transparent. You gonna know if you come on any live, you'll know who I am. I don't pretend. I don't have to. This is who I am. So, I don't know who needs that, but as you step into these spiritual communities, y'all, just know there are people who are gifted, and it's it's great gifts, like beautiful gifts, right? It's beautiful. But at the same time, are you doing the right things with it? I never want to misuse my gifts. That's why and this is coming up as part of the personal readings part. I'm not here to tell you your future. I'm here to help you create it. That's it. I'm not here to manipulate nobody's energy. I'm not here to try to guess and, oh, this would. And then can I also say this? Why? Because one of my experiences was somebody tried to tell me something that I was supposed to do, which was completely not in alignment. I'm going to say it, which was completely not in alignment with what I was supposed to do. But because it was a reading, it had me thinking that I was supposed to do something that I wasn't. Does that make sense? Told me I was supposed to do something that was complete. But you know why they told me that? It was because they didn't want me to do something similar to what they were doing. Like, telling you, man, you got to be careful. But that was back in the gap when I didn't know anything. I was naive and I was very trusting of people. And so you got to be careful with that kind of stuff because guess what it did? It kept me out of alignment, y'all, for a long time. No joke. It kept me out of alignment. And I was like, because I'm trying to do something because somebody else said, yep, you supposed to do such and such and such. And I was like, oh, okay, well, this is what I'm supposed to do. And I was like, and it kept me out of alignment for a long time, y'all. True story. Because I'm thinking, well, I'm supposed to do this, this, and this. And it was just not what I was supposed to do, y'all. So telling you, man. So you got to be careful with that. Like, you got to be careful because and that's why even when I do coaching sessions, y'all, like I'm I'm just here to try to help you look at yourself and see like this could be your hold up. This could be something that you need to work on. I'm not here to try to tell you your future. Just create it. What you want your future to look like. Like, cause yeah, it kept me out of alignment for a minute. It did. So just know that. And that's because some of you, as you step into these gifts, you're gonna want to go step into spiritual communities like this one, right? Like this one. You're gonna want to step into these communities, but you sometimes you stay, sometimes you don't. But it's also knowing like there's some people and why? Because who? Child, when you level up, when you ascend, you're gonna be moving into new levels, and people up there got new level gifts. Told y'all you leveling up. The karma is real, divine alignment. I'm trying to tell somebody. It's people you've been a step up and they got gifts as well. But that doesn't foreshadow your gifts. Everybody gonna use their gift different. Don't think your gift is small compared to I told y'all the other day, we're not playing small with our gifts, right? So yeah, you gonna step into these communities and people gonna try to, but I'm just a firm believer, like, man, meet me with you, don't meet me with your gift. Because meeting me with your gift, because I just meet people on the strength of who they are. Like that's until you show me different, then I'm like, oh, okay, we on that type of time. Yeah, I'm cool. Because that kind of it for me, it's like a deterrent. I don't want to meet your gift. I want to meet you. Then we can get to a point where it's just like, oh, okay, okay, you got your gift. Okay, well, cool. But I'm not trying to when I'm introducing myself, no, I'm not trying to meet your gift. I'm trying to meet you. So I don't know who needs that message, but as you go into these new rooms and new arenas, just know, yeah, you stepping into rooms and people got gifts, but it's all about how you use them, and that's it. Okay. I don't know who needed that. Y'all said it, child, but yeah, that's why. But it is what it is. But you learn, and then that's why you start. Then you start seeing the why chosen people be by themselves, because you'll start to understand like everybody don't operate in their gifts in the same way. Okay, that's it. That's all I got. I'm finna go. Lord have mercy, child. I'm finna put look some shorts. I'ma find some. No, my baby gave me some. That's it, y'all. It's gonna be a great and amazing day. I'm gonna have a story to tell y'all tomorrow, child. I'm gonna have a story to tell y'all. Cause baby, touche fin. So, well, that don't matter. I'm gonna get up there though. It's gonna be fun. Y'all gonna be great and amazing. Have a great and amazing day. Thank y'all so much for the likes, the shares, the comments, the subscribes, the love, the energy. I'm so truly grateful. It's such a blessing to be a messenger. Eastern time, 7, 8, 9, 10 a.m. 10 a.m. I'm on. I'm live, y'all, 6 days a week. I come live 6 days a week. 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, so 10 a.m. Eastern. um 5 days a week. That's Monday through Friday. Sundays I'm on at 12. I've been coming on at about 12 o'clock, 12 p.m. Pacific. Y'all make sure y'all get in. Oh, I wanted to tell y'all that I had forgot to tell y'all the other day. Which part? Which was the makeup class? The makeup. Look at the dragonfly. The makeup and the head wrap class. I'm not gonna do instructions. I don't want to do it like instruction. I really just want to have a like we gonna do makeup, but we gonna y'all bring your favorite adult beverage. It's not gonna be like let me just show you. We gonna sit and we gonna have fun. And if you're in the class, I hope y'all come to the class. We just gonna start connecting with people. And instead of it being instruction, even though we're going to do that, it's gonna be like a paint and sip, but we're gonna be doing makeup as the paint. Does that make sense? And head wraps if you sign up for the class. So I decided that the other day. I was like, I don't want to teach no class like that. I was like, I just want to have fun and just kind of just rest, relax, and just chill because life still be life and we still be going through some things. But I just want to do something fun. Okay, just want to do something fun. So, that's what we're gonna do. That first class is on the 22nd of September. Yes, face beat and sip. That's what that look. Come on, face beat. That's what we're gonna be doing. And also just a chance for those of you, some of you I know, some of you I don't. for me to get to know y'all as well. If you purchase, one thing I will say, I ain't got but one pallet left. So somebody go support and pick your pallet today. Cherie, I made yours yesterday. So yours, I'm trying to ship them all out this weekend, if not Monday. So y'all make sure y'all go pick your pallet. I am. That bundle is on the website, so y'all make sure you do that. Go to my website, dearest one. It's on the click the link in my bio. There is this is what I'm doing right now. If you purchase the palette, what? No, I did a bundle. So it's like if you want to do, it's a head wrap and a makeup tutorial class. It's $33. It's gonna be both, but it's gonna be fun, right? I'm gonna do them once a month. If you do the bundle, you get your palette. And I'm working on something else, but I can't tell y'all that yet. So make sure that y'all go pick your palette, get in the class for the 22nd. If you've already purchased a palette, I'm giving you the class. So you know that if you've already purchased one. If you haven't, then y'all just whatever you just know that I be liking to give stuff away. That's all I'm gonna say. I like to give stuff away. So go pick your palette. Okay, go pick your palette because I want to make some makeup for y'all. So make sure you go pick your palette, get your eyeshadows together. Y'all, I was so excited yesterday. I finished the color Seashore and A Penny for Your Thoughts. I finished out. I think I have one more container of each one of those, and then that color is gonna be gone. So thank y'all for those of y'all who purchased that. I'm gonna start giving y'all some free samples when you order because I made one yesterday, and I think I'm gonna just give it away because I already have this color made for myself. And so I don't, and it lasts a long time. So I think I'm gonna just give it away. What I do with it, y'all? I'm gonna put it in somebody palette because I already have. Oh, here it is. I made this one yesterday, but it's just an extra one. So I'm gonna throw it in somebody's palette and give it away. Let me show y'all. See, whoop, 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 when I was making Cherie's color yesterday. So it actually has two different colors in here. I think it has ruby red and it has A Penny for Your Thoughts on the top. But I'm gonna give that away to somebody because I already have a lot of. It's such a beautiful thing because y'all know I love my eyeshadows, and it's such a beautiful thing to be like, oh, I don't have that color, and then I can just go make it. Period. So y'all make sure y'all go pick your palette. What else? Get in the free Facebook community as well. If you have not done that, get in the TU Facebook community. We do our 15-minute journal meditation in the mornings, weekdays. So make sure y'all do that. That's it. I think that's all I got. That's it, y'all. So just know that this class is gonna be fun. It's gonna be more fun than informational because I do this all the time and I don't want to do that. It's gonna be a beat and sip. Come on, beat and sip. Look, a beat and sip. That's what we're gonna call it. That don't sound like we ain't gonna beat nobody up, but just saying. Okay, that's it. I want to tell y'all that because I forgot about that. Get on the email list as well. If you have not done that, go to my website, touchegermain.com. Get on the website, and that's it. I love y'all. That's it. That's all I got. Let me go get ready, child. My children, they still sleep, ain't it? They still sleep. I'll tell y'all about it tomorrow. That's it. It's gonna be a great, amazing day. I love y'all. I will see y'all in the morning. Okay, love y'all. Bye, y'all. Thank y'all so much. I love y'all. Thank y'all. Love y'all. Bye, y'all.